In the barren hills of southeastern Turkey, a place exists that rewrote the story of humanity. A site so ancient, so mysterious, that it challenges everything we thought we knew about civilization. 12,000 years ago, long before the pyramids, long before Stonehenge, someone carved massive T-shaped pillars and arranged them in perfect circles. Who were these people? How did they move stones weighing over 20 tons without wheels, metal tools, or beasts of burden? And perhaps the most haunting question of all, why did they bury this sacred place under tons of earth and vanish? In this episode of The Lost Journal, we travel back to humanity's zero point, Göbekli Tepe. Sit back, take a deep breath, and let's uncover the secrets that have been hidden for 12 millennia. In 1994, a German archaeologist named Klaus Schmidt was surveying the hills near Şanlıurfa when he stumbled upon a series of curious stone fragments. At first glance, they looked like ordinary rocks, but Schmidt recognized something extraordinary. Carved limestone pillars, some decorated with intricate animal reliefs. This was no village, no farm, no simple settlement. What he had found was older than anything he or anyone had ever seen. As excavations began, massive circular enclosures began to emerge from the earth, revealing a site dating back to around 9,600 BCE. That makes Göbekli Tepe over 7,000 years older than Stonehenge, and a full 6,500 years older than the Great Pyramid of Giza. The discovery sent shockwaves through the archaeological world. This was not just a site, it was a message from a time we thought was still the Stone Age, telling us that civilization may have begun far earlier than we ever imagined. The mystery of the structures. When you first see Göbekli Tepe, the most striking feature is the massive T-shaped pillars. Some of these pillars are over 5 meters tall and weigh between 10 and 20 tons. Even more astonishing, each pillar was carved from solid limestone using nothing but stone tools. Archaeologists still debate how these prehistoric builders cut, transported, and erected such colossal stones. No wheels, no metal, no domesticated animals, just human hands and ingenuity. But the pillars are not blank. They are covered in intricate carvings of animals. Snakes, scorpions, foxes, boars, birds, even abstract symbols. These carvings are so detailed that some even show seasonal clues, perhaps marking constellations or celestial events. One controversial theory claims that the animal symbols record a comet impact around 10,900 BCE, an event that may have triggered the Younger Dryas, a mini ice age. If true, Göbekli Tepe might be not just a temple, but a prehistoric observatory, a place to track the stars and the sky. The layout of the enclosures also raises questions. Each circle seems to have 2 central pillars facing each other, like silent guardians or deities. Could these represent humans, ancestors, or even gods? Some researchers note that the pillars' shapes resemble stylized human figures, with hands and belts carved into the stone. This suggests that the builders may have seen the pillars as living beings, perhaps even as the first gods in human history. Rewriting human history. Before Göbekli Tepe, archaeologists believed that agriculture came first, and then temples, cities, and civilization followed. But here, we have a site that is thousands of years older than the first known farms. This means something radical. Perhaps it was religion, not farming, that brought people together. Imagine hunter-gatherer tribes joining forces to build a massive ritual site, a project so demanding that it may have sparked the invention of farming itself. In other words, Göbekli Tepe may be the birthplace of civilization, humanity's first step toward culture, religion, and eventually writing. Even more puzzling is that after centuries of use, the builders intentionally buried the entire site under thousands of tons of earth. Was this an act of reverence, a ritual closure, or a desperate attempt to protect something? And then, the people of Göbekli Tepe disappeared, leaving behind only these silent stones. What happened to them remains one of archaeology's most haunting mysteries. Modern excavations have uncovered only about 5% of the site, meaning the majority of its secrets are still buried. Future discoveries may completely change what we think we know about our past. Göbekli Tepe is not just an archaeological site, it is a message from the dawn of humanity, waiting to be understood. Göbeklitepe's modern legacy. Today, Göbeklitepe stands as one of humanity's greatest archaeological treasures. In 2018, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, ensuring its protection for generations to come. Thousands of visitors travel here every year, walking among the same stones our distant ancestors once touched. Scientists from around the world continue to excavate and study this site, hoping to unlock its remaining secrets. But perhaps Göbekli Tepe's greatest gift is not what it tells us about the past, but what it reminds us about ourselves. That even 12,000 years ago, humans were driven by imagination, spirituality, and the urge to build something greater than themselves. It challenges us to rethink where we came from and where we are going. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember that our ancestors may have done the same, right here at Göbekli Tepe. This is not just history. This is the story of us all. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, every story leaves a trace.